Good morning, respected professors. I am Saili Moghe. My group includes Prithvi Amin and Sparsh Prabhakar. Our paper ID is 827. The topic of our paper is deep learning based face mask detection and crowd counting. I am here to talk about the topic via a presentation and the project we have built. Let me introduce myself first. I, Saili Moghe, am a fourth year student studying IT engineering in Vivekanand Education Society's Institute of Technology. Prithvi Amin and Sparsh Prabhakar are my classmates, and we have worked together on this project under the guidance of our mentor, Professor Charushila Nihete. To talk about our project in short, it involves knowing the current COVID 19 scenarios. The COVID 19 pandemic has become a worldwide news over the last year. Numerous phases of lockdown have been imposed in different parts of the world, be it France, Italy, or China. Our project provides an approach that will need people in several areas to strictly follow the rules and regulations stated by their government. We make use of a deep learning and computer vision based approach concentrated on real time observation. Like I just mentioned, coronavirus has affected the entire world in many different ways. A person comes in close contact with another person. It already increases their chances of getting affected by the disease. Various symptoms include nausea, loss of smell, fatigue, etc. Even though the death toll has reduced over a year, the effects of the virus are still harmful. Thus, it has become the need of the hour that we take proper steps to make sure that this does not continue for another year. Steps have to be taken to prevent ourselves from the disease. Maintaining minimum required distance between two people, properly wearing face masks in public, restricting the number of people roaming around in public areas are just a few methods. To further help with the norms that are stated by the government, we propose a system that will allow these practices to be monitored remotely, instead of actually being there and checking. And hence, we are proposing a system that will do two of the mentioned requirements. The problem statement shown here talks about the aforementioned practices that people need to follow, especially now that they are traveling for work and other jobs of the day. Thus, the objective of our project is twofold. The first objective is face mask detection. We make use of computer vision that allows us to recognize whether people are wearing their face masks. This is the most crucial measure, and violation of this will send notifications or warnings to the manager. The second objective is crowd counting. The manager of any organization decides the number of people that should be allowed in a particular area. He has the liberty to set the threshold number. A crowd counting model checks whether the number of people who are currently present in the building is less than the threshold. If the count exceeds, the manager is notified. It then becomes the responsibility of the manager to bring the crowd count under control. We have referred to the work done by many people regarding the same topic. Literature review has been done on various papers and they are shown here. Face mask detection using semantic segmentation, written by T. Manipal, A. Balakrishnan, and A. Verma, has shown an accuracy of 93.884%. The paper focuses on determining an accurate face segmentation mask from a random sized picture. Crowd counting based on convolutional neural network with global density feature, written by Z. Liu, Y. Shen, B. Shen, L. Zio, D. Wu, and G. Shen, proposed an improved convolutional neural network combined with global density features. It focuses on uneven crowd distribution. They make use of multi-column convolutional neural system to do so. S. Yadav has written a paper called Deep Learning Based Safe Social Distancing and Face Mask Detection in Public Areas for COVID-19 Safety Guidelines Adherence, whose purpose is to monitor real-time individuals and detect both social distancing and face masks in public areas and open ground areas. He used single-shot object detection using MobileNet V2 and OpenCV and has achieved an accuracy of 91.7%. D. Yang, O. Osguner et al. Have written the paper A Vision-Based Social Distancing and Critical Density Detection System for COVID-19. They have made use of faster RCNN and YOLO V4 models to achieve higher accuracy. They designed an AI-based real-time social distancing detection and warning system considering four factors. 1. Never record or cache data. 2. The warnings should not target the individuals. 3. No human supervisor should be in the detection or warning loop. 4. The code should be open source. Retina Face Mask, a face mask detector, written by M. Jiang, X. Fan, and H. Yan, make use of ResNet and MobileNet models to propose a one-stage detector which consists of a feature pyramid network to fuse high-level semantic information with multiple feature maps, and a novel context attention module to focus on detecting face masks. Masked face recognition using convolutional neural network, written by M.S. Ijaz and M.R. Islam, proposes a system which first detects the facial regions. The occluded face detection problem has been approached using MTCNN. Then facial feature extraction is performed using the Google FaceNet embedded model. The procedure of our project is divided into two sections. First, the administrator makes sure that the number of people in any area is below the threshold values set by him. He also checks if the people are wearing face masks, and if so, they are wearing them correctly. For example, wearing a face mask that covers only the mouth and not the nose is not considered correct. So, a system checks whether the people are wearing face masks as they should be. Second, if any of the rules are not followed, the system sends an alert to the administrator about the violation. We are creating an application that will be used to monitor these activities. The system results will be displayed on the application. The application will be monitored by the administrator and the people in charge. Our project makes use of live camera feed from various cameras. We use an independent camera for face mask detection and an independent camera for crowd counting. Let's talk about the face mask detection system first. The data collected from the camera will be pre-processed. Once the data is collected, we send it to the already trained YOLO V3 model, which is used for face mask detection. We then analyze the faces of various people and check whether they are wearing face masks or not. If the mask is on, we continue analyzing, but if the mask is off, we count the number of people not wearing the mask and report the count to the admin manager. Now we move on to the crowd counting system. Again, over here, the data collected from the feed will be pre-processed. MobileNet SSD model is used for crowd counting. We count the number of people present in a room or building. If the count exceeds the threshold set by the administrator, we report the violation to the admin manager. If not, we continue the counting. Once the violations are reported to the administrator, analysis and visualization of the data is done. Face mask detection. We have used the YOLO V3 object detection model for this. We take a live camera feed and count the number of people who are not wearing face masks, or even if they are, is not correct. The count is updated on a real-time basis so as to maintain the accuracy of the current situation. While training the model, we defined maximum batches as 4,000. 16 subdivisions are formed. Every batch size has been defined as 64. Therefore, 256,000 images are formed. Accuracy obtained was roughly around 85%. In the crowd counting module, the system checks the number of people that are present inside a particular area and reports to the administrator if the count exceeds the required number. MobileNet SSD model has been used to implement this module. A camera which captures the feed is installed at a bird's view angle. From here, camera feed will be sent for analysis and count will be updated. The model uses weights of pre-trained MobileNet SSD model for detection and tracking. Talking about the dataset used for face mask detection contains about 500 images. It contains faces of people wearing a mask, people not wearing a mask, and people wearing masks incorrectly or absurdly. The images were obtained in .jpeg format. We labeled the images and provided the .jpeg and .txt files to the model for training. For the crowd counting model, we have used the MobileNet SSD detection network, which provides the weights from the pre-trained model to detect objects. Two algorithms were implemented for the two systems of our project. The YOLO V3 model has been used for face mask detection. This particular model was selected because it provides good accuracy with less image processing time. It also detects objects that are afar. YOLO V3 applies a single neural network to the full image. This network divides the image into regions and predicts bounding boxes and probabilities for each region. These bounding boxes are weighted by the predicted probabilities. The crowd counting system uses MobileNet SSD model. The model is light and fast. It is a lightweight, deep neural network architecture designed for mobiles and embedded vision applications. The face mask detection module checks for the people who are not wearing the face mask properly and reports the same to the admin. Taking a live camera feed, the model will count the number of people who are not wearing a face mask or not wearing the mask in a proper manner, which is shown to the admin on the application. The count will be updated on a real-time basis in order to maintain the accuracy of the present situation for the admin. The images below show the testing output of a live camera feed. The crowd counting model was tested on a video stream. It contains a virtual line which would be functioning as a barrier. If a person moves upwards or inside the room and crosses the barrier, the count would be increased, and if the person moves downwards or outside the room and crosses the barrier, the count would be decreased. The number of people inside would also be displayed. The image below shows the number of people in a particular area. Social distancing model is a part of the future scope of our project. Since we completed the remaining two models, we decided to extend our project to another model. The social distancing model checks whether the distance between any two people is greater than the minimum distance set by the model. The image below shows the number of people following as well as violating the rule. The green boxes represent the people following social distancing, while the red ones mean the people are violating the rules. The scope of our project can be extended further to include more factors to ensure proper prevention of COVID 19. Social distancing. The implementation of this model has been shown in the previous slide itself. The module checks on a live feed recorded by the camera installed, and the deep learning model behind checks for the distance between the people. Any anomaly in the feed can be seen by the system admin on the application. The second is posture detection. If a person repeatedly coughs or sneezes, he puts the people near him in danger. So, in order to tackle such a scenario, a posture detection module is introduced inside the system. This module will check the posture of a person and alert the admin if the person is detected in a sneezing or a coughing manner for a prolonged period of time. Detection of various factors makes an effort at curbing the spread of coronavirus. Face mask detection is the most important factor as to what people think of when prevention of coronavirus takes place. But the other model proposed by us, the crowd counting mechanism, is just as important. Corona is not leaving us anytime soon, and all we can do is try to take preventive measures in order to protect ourselves. This system does the same thing on a larger scale. Our system requires no human supervisor to check or keep track of the measures, thereby making it a truly independent and contactless system. The papers, websites, and journals referred by us for the implementation of our project are mentioned here. Thank you.